Exclusive, after the camera stops, she's not the most friendly. Meghan Markle had strict rules not to shoot her funky feet, videographer reveals, and was already called a princess for her diva behavior. An industry videographer who worked closely with Meghan Markle before she met her husband Prince Harry has revealed she was already called princess because of her difficult and demanding behavior on set, he exclusively told DailyMail.com. According to the professional cameraman, Meghan would bring a large entourage with her on set and laid down a strict set of rules, including not to shoot her feet. The 38-year-old's feet became a hot topic of conversation after she took off her shoes during a royal tour in New Zealand in 2018, revealing what some thought was a scar from a bunion removal operation. And it became apparent to the videographer's team during a shoot a few years prior that Meghan hates her feet. The Suits actress also insisted on having expensive champagne used in the shoot, demanded she be given full approval over all the footage, and acted like she was a superstar. She was very high maintenance and rude, the videographer explained. She was difficult and demanding. This comes as DailyMail.com has unearthed several stunning photos of Meghan from a professional photo shoot in New York for a now-defunct fashion and beauty website. Lifestyle photographer Tommy Mendez, who took the shots in 2015, said Meghan was intense, turned up with a 12-strong entourage, and seemed like a woman on a mission. In the images, Meghan appears very businesslike in a series of smart and stylish outfits appropriate for the office. The videographer, who wished to remain anonymous because he still works in the industry, said when he worked on a promotional project with the Duchess in Toronto, Canada during her Suits stays, she had already garnered a reputation for being difficult. People told me, "Get ready because she is a lot." They used to call her the princess, he said. "When I saw her, right away from the moment she arrived, I didn't even know who she was, and she was acting like a diva. It was the attitude, how she talked to people, the rules. She came in wearing a baseball cap, hiding her face, and she had her head down and just walked back towards the makeup room. It was like it was the big diva coming in, and she doesn't want people to see her, like you would do if you're walking in the street and you don't want the paparazzi to take your picture. So I was like, wow. I wasn't impressed. Everyone thought, she is acting like an A-lister when she is not even a D-lister. But it was kind of like a caricature of someone playing the superstar, you know, because a real superstar, generally unless it's a super bad day, they will play it naturally and be generous with their presence." The videographer said the shoot took place before it emerged that TV actress Meghan was dating Prince Harry. He said she came with her own team and a long list of demands. She was putting pressure on from the start that she was going to have to approve everything, he said. The girl was really easy to shoot. Once you say action, she knows how to do her job. But after the camera stops, she's not the most friendly person. There were all these demands. You have to get a specific type of flower, you can't film her while she is getting her makeup on, you have to get a certain brand of champagne for the shoot. You have to ask permission to shoot anything. She's the boss. You felt like you were walking on eggshells. She had a team with her, like her makeup artist and publicist, and it was like something out of Mean Girls. They were a clique, looking at other people and laughing and having fun among themselves. As the shoot went on, Meghan's attitude didn't improve. Normally when you suggest things on a shoot, the star will not contradict you, they will say, "I will try that." But she had her own ideas. She had a lot of decision, power, but at some point, "You're an actor and I'm the director, let me do my thing." At one point he noticed Meghan was sounding dehydrated, so he suggested she take a sip of water and they shoot the take again, but she refused, saying she didn't want to sound like a robot. The videographer said, "I thought, what are you talking about? It was an obvious thing, you sound dehydrated, have another sip of water." I looked at the interviewer, and I said, "What do you want to do?" and he said, "Let's keep going." The one rule that raised eyebrows between the videographer's team was not to shoot Meghan's feet. "One of my team members is the nicest guy and he was traumatized by the end of it because she was so mean," the videographer said. "He told me that at a certain point he started to shoot her feet, just taking some B-roll, supplemental footage, and I don't remember if they had told me in advance or not, but I understand she hates her feet. When he did that, they all looked at him like what the hell are you doing? And said, you're done for today. I told him, it's probably the last time we will see her. And then it comes out she has started to date the prince. I don't think she deserves the attention. I wasn't impressed with her and I'm just surprised she charmed the guy. She came across as very insecure and spoiled. After editing the video he was warned there was a chance Meghan could reject the whole thing, but she ultimately approved the work with no issues. The videographer added, even if you are dating the prince, it doesn't impress me, I'm doing my job, you're doing your job, let's just do what we do. If they would have offered me another job with her, I would have rejected it. I wouldn't want to work with someone like that again. The videographer conceded he later heard from a colleague that they had a positive experience with Meghan. I did hear from someone else who shot her later that she was nice, so maybe she changed her attitude, he said. Another photographer who worked with Meghan before she met Harry said he too was amazed at the size of her entourage, but said she was very affable. Tommy Mendez, 44, who now is a managing partner at popular bar Belly in Manhattan, shot Meghan for the now-defunct New York lifestyle website The Esthete in 2015, before she had met the prince. She was an intense person for sure, Mendez told DailyMail.com. When you go to a photo shoot it's usually just a couple of people, but she had like 12 people with her there. Her own makeup, people like that. It was a little bit unusual. I always joke, saying, the girl was on a mission, and I guess she scored. I didn't even know who she was then. I still don't know to be honest. She was driven but I thought she was very nice. She absolutely had charisma for the cameras, and she knew what she was doing. Meghan and Harry, who stepped down as senior royals on April 1, recently moved to a mansion in Bel Air, California with Meghan rumored to be on the lookout for film and TV work in Hollywood. Her latest project saw the Duchess narrating the Disney nature film Elephant for Disney+. Claims of the Duchess being difficult aren't new. Meghan was branded Duchess difficult by palace insiders early on in her marriage to Prince Harry. It was reported her demands become too much for aides and she was at the center of rumors about her dictatorial behavior and 5 a.m. emails, with several aides said to have quit. It was also claimed she would often berate staffers, causing friction with William and Kate. A book by royal reporter Robert Jobson also revealed Harry told staff before the royal wedding, "What Meghan wants, Meghan gets." She is said to have demanded air fresheners to mask the musty smell at St. George's Chapel but palace officials refused. Household staff were reportedly left astounded at her request because the chapel is the Queen's regular place of worship and even contains the royal vault.